ABC, everybody out there in YouTube land. Kimbo here with Vinyl Addiction. Wanted to bring to you one of my recent shopping adventures, one of my shopping areas here north of Seattle. It's actually in the Linwood area. It's called the Vinyl Garage. I just call it Kevin's Garage. He's been selling records out of his garage for over 10 years now. And he's been there so long that people in the community, they just kind of bring records by, and that's where he acquires most of his records. He's a real expert on 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s rock. Not so much of the newer stuff, although I did see a Vampire Weekend record there the other day. But if you're looking for anything, pre-90, it is a real good place to check out. And I'll leave that address at the end. Right now, I'll cut away to some of the footage from there, and then I'll come back and show you what I picked up. Hey everybody, Kimbo here. Wanted to bring you by one of my usual vinyl stops north of Seattle in Linwood, Washington. This is Kevin's Garage here. So I'll give you a little tour of the place. Let's see. That's Kevin. He's gonna put on some music. But okay, over here, this is the whole insides. And here is the soul. This is the funk and soul section, right, Kevin? Yeah. And that's all this here. And let's see, below that is his country and easy listening section down here. And then his rock and pop section is all right here. All alphabetical. And let's see, what else we got down here? Then he's got his metal section here. Metal and psych. It's got a psych prog section here with psych punk and alternative. This will be and then it starts with A's and goes through all of his rock pop A's, and then over here we have Elvis folk bluegrass. What is this here? Something by Rick. Anyways, there's some of his stuff to be filed. The other thing, we'll go through the t-shirts real quick. It's got t-shirt sections. And then I want to show you, let's see, my two highlights. One is the Zeppelin promo. And let's see, where's that? Oh, there it is. It's got the Mother Love Bone promo here for the Central Tavern. And then his stacks of new arrival section. And oh yeah, he also has a jazz section. I gotta go through the jazz real quick. You have this on both sides, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Tons of jazz. Yes, jazz on both sides here. All kinds of jazz. And then the blues section down there. And his surf drag pool.
Original.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Original.
Original press of Miles Davis on Prestige. Original Wailers. Oh, wait, he's pulling out the highlights now.
Mint condition.
Mint condition on the
This is
Gene
mint.
Vincent. Oh, yes.
This one's real clean.
And the other Gene Vincent. Okay. I think that's it for now. Okay, the other thing I didn't mention about Kevin's garage is, you know, he has prices on everything, but he's also really reasonable as far as negotiating, and especially if you're buying several items, he'll always negotiate with you too. But let me show you what I picked up there. So starting with Big Brother and the Holding Company, this is their second album after Janice left. So let's see, pull that out of the sleeve here. Here's the back. Okay. The next one that I picked up was the box tops on Bell Records, and this is a great listen. This is a great record. If you don't have this, I highly recommend. This is probably one of the best things I picked up that day. Everybody knows the box tops, but that's a great one to get. And I'll just show you the Bell Records label there. Yeah. And then I picked up this one. Kevin, it was for $5, had $5 on it. Kevin actually told me that not to waste my time, that it wasn't good. But you know, for the big suits here, I had to pick it up anyways. Way before David Byrne was doing it. You got these guys with the big suits, and it actually wasn't a bad listen. I thought it was pretty good. Okay, this one here I picked up last Sunday. Now this was, if you saw Dylan's review with Matt Sands and the Psych Professor yesterday, they featured this album here, The American Breed, with the Bend Me, Shape Me one-hit wonders. Well, actually, it's a pretty good record overall. But and that's on the short-lived Atka label, which was a subsidiary of Dot Records. It was kind of their Psych subsidiary that Dot Records formed only for about 2 years. I don't know, somewhere in that 67, 68, 69 time frame. Okay, the next one is, boy, this one's kind of tough to get out of the sleeve, but Argent, All Together Now. And of course, known for the hit song Hold Your Head Up. Big hit off of this album. The next one that I featured in the opener is Alive and Kickin', and Tighter and Tighter is the hit song off of that one. They also say this one was a hit song, but I didn't recognize that one as much. But overall, pretty good album. And that is on the Roulette label. Okay, next record is the Asylum Choir, which was a duo of Leon Russell and Mark Beno. So this features Leon Russell on it. So it's actually a very good record. Interesting little picture down there, but good record overall. And then Bighorn, which most of you probably haven't heard of. This is a local band about the time of Heart. Similar almost style of music, almost a little foreshadowing to Queensryche type stuff, just glam guitar rock type stuff. Later became the Allies, if some of the local people familiar with that. The next one I picked up was Blues Themes, David Allen and the Arrows. David Allen here, he was pretty famous for, this is all instrumental, and he did a lot of soundtracks, especially for the biker type movies in the late 60s, early 70s. You'll see his name featured on a lot of biker movie soundtracks. But overall, good record on the Tower Records label you've all seen. Okay, two more. Next one is the Alan Bone Band, early 70s album, kind of almost proggy. I mean, they're all short songs, but kind of pop, kind of proggy, out of England. Decent record on the Music Factory label. And then the last one, and this was one that was kind of highly recommended from Kevin, was the Brownsville Station. Yeah is the name of the album. And a couple things. It's got on side 2, they got a Lou Reed Sweet Jane cover, and then the last song, Smoking in the Boys' Room, which they originally was written by this guy right here, Mr. Cub Coda, helped co-wrote that song. So Smoking in the Boys' Room, later made famous by Motley Crue, but originally on this here Brownsville Station, which the whole album is pretty solid. So good album there. So that was it for my pickups from Kevin's. Again, if you're in the north of Seattle area, Linwood area, it's a good place to stop by. I will leave his address here, and we'll see you down the road.